Lots of surf fans here on the beach enjoying a relaxing Saturday afternoon amongst the world's best surfers, both men's and ladies' rounds of competition making up this day 5 of our waiting period here in Brazil. It's the Oi Rio Women's Pro, round 4 continuing now.
7 first round losses. Then she was able to muster a 9th at the Swatch Women's Pro, as we see up and riding Tatiana.
Well, here goes Tati on the backhand. Getting a little bit complicated there on the inside section.
Because you would think, you know, looking at that type of results in the beginning of the season there would be very frustrating. But she did end up bouncing back.
Currently ranked 10th on the Jeep leaderboard. Let's have a look at here. Is she going to go to the backhand? Nice snap in the pocket, flares it up. Second little rotation and a third one. So through to the inside section, working it. She saw Malia Manuel finish off that last heat using the backhand, so Sage goes to that as an option. And Sage Erickson, of course, best result thus far in 2016.
There's a replay here, a little backhand snap. This is that Fred Rubble Channel Islands swallow, and then live action.
Okay, Tatiana Weston-Webb getting everyone a little excited here on the beach. Lots of local support for Tatiana. We were speaking about Sage Erickson's results, but let's have a look at Tati here.
And on the forehand this time, nice aggressive snap right in the section and a closeout hit. Redirects it. So nice answer here. Look at how she lays in, perfectly timed, snaps it off the top. Projecting down to finish that closeout maneuver. So nice work there from Tatiana. Great exchange between Sage and Tatiana.
Marketable. Just good things to say about her. She's due for a big result on the championship tour. And here we go, Sage Erickson. Nice confident surfing there. That was crisp and a quick delivery from Erickson with around 23 to go.
Well, she was able to get the 617, and now she's got the backup score, but Tatiana Weston-Webb got the best of the exchange on that left-hander. He gets a 7.67.
1.7 Pete, here's that delivery.
Yeah, so she was able to get the snap. That one had to be cut short because of the little bump in the wave, but then was able to get back and do the finish. You can see there's that little crease right there. She gets the turn and then goes straight up for the finish for a 5.17 and is now out front. But if you look at this clock, there is a ton of time left in this one.
Well, little seesaw for the discussion here as Erickson goes into the lead here with still plenty of time to play. Their rankings do change on the Jeep leaderboard as we pick up on Sage Erickson for the replay here, Pete.
Liking that backhand. She's got two hits, and now going into the little closeout move. Nope, she'll just kick out. So 2 moves there. Sage trying to improve on a 6.17. Or I'm sorry, a 5.17.
So she's locked in a number, a 6.83. That was during the break while we were away from you, the audience. And multiple peaks with sometimes no real pattern to them at all. And here we go, Sage Erickson. That's a good crack. Now a second one. She'll square it up, and whoa, the nose goes a little squirrely as it goes a little bit submarine, and then she pulls it back. And around the 13-minute to go mark, Sage Erickson trying to replace a 6.17, Pete.
Again, going to the backhand. That board really responsive under her feet, but you can see that nose. You know, again, we talk about the transitions and how tight they are, how convex they are. The Surfing America U.S. Championships, she was, which is held at one of the high-performance waves and one of our waves that we have on tour.
Priority gets used right here with Sage Erickson. That's a good snap. Now she's got to hold it together. It ricochets and bumps, and well, the question marks go up in the air there.
Opportunity lost right there. I mean, she really had completed that move. We would have seen her probably better and extend her lead.
Smart use of priority though from Sage. It was a good looking wave, and Tatiana Weston-Webb was right on the zone for it, but she's going to get her own opportunity. Nice wall for Tati. That's a great snap, and she leads it into the float.
Another error.
Wow, 2 errors. She did put the board flat there for just a half a second, Pete. We'll pick those up on the replay, but great exchange taking place here. What are you thinking?
Well, she does really well through that move All she needed to do was pull this move off, and she would have taken back the lead. Now there is, like you said, a question mark. You know, that would be, you know, 2 nice size set waves, solid lefts, big backhand snap from Sage. Again, connects with the lip and goes down. And again, both those waves would have added points to their totals. And unfortunate errors, because it is going to cost Sage as well as Tatiana.
Well, so no advantage played there between the two surfers, both of them with throw-away
You look at the score needed by Tatiana, 5.33. It's not like it was a huge score that she needed, so she could have got it with just that one turn.
Both waves bumping and burping at the end and getting the girls displaced, but it's a 5.57. They love that opening snap, Pete. It's enough to seesaw the lead right here at 6.5 to go. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, she, like I said, needed the 5.53. Like, look at overhead wave here. We haven't seen a bigger set wave in a while. Lays into the snap, gets the glide, lands. Yes. She's standing there with control, but then falls. So it's almost like...
So it was a yes and a no.
You know, her make at the end when you kind of compare what was being done, but this is an opportunity right here.
Whoa, nice little lead snap. Now the second carve for Sage. It's a smaller wave. You can see it is taking the effects of the sea breeze, but she's brought a good working rate to that wave as we go now down to the 3-minute mark. Sage Erickson sprinting across that sugary sand in the knee-deep water to get back into the zone here with now 3 minutes to go, and judges working on a score for her.
Wow, I mean, you've got a lot to look at. See again here, she drops in, quick snap into the lip, straight back to the bottom, slashes it down again, lays back to pull it back to the open face, another snap and a closeout hit, 4 turns.
The requirement is 6.42. Little reminder as the judges now are starting to drop scores. And wow, decimals, a 6.1 is what is achieved. It's just under the requirement, Pete.
Well, wow. One judge said yes, but the other 4 said no dice. So she came up short, didn't even actually match her highest second wave.
Watching this very closely. 30 seconds now to play. We'll concentrate on Sage Erickson here. Can she find the number? She does have that priority in her favor. And we're watching the clock now for the 10-second call. And now the beach announcers will go to the countdown. And you see the frustration on Sage Erickson there, splashing the water. And wow, muito obrigado. And aloha. And aloha, all in one, right? Tatiana Weston-Webb, what is she doing in this round? But, well, she's on her way to the quarterfinals, and that's the important part. Tough loss there for Sage Erickson. She was in the discussion right to the end, Pete.